Alright, hello everyone. Well, here we have two identical 02 Mdx's. I bought this one off a buddy of mine, and he realized that he couldn't use the parts for an 06 because I believe actually the parts are different for some reason. I know that the bumper cover on an 06, his does not have the fog lights in it, so he couldn't use that. He got into a wreck on the driver's side, and there was a few parts on that side that he could not use off of this vehicle. So bought it. He bought this, and then eventually I bought it off of him. But we bought it. He bought it with no transmission. This one, like all the others, has the infamous transmission issue. I believe it's solenoids and then something else with internally. I'm not 100% sure what they are, but this one had it. Don't know if the motor runs. The only thing that I do know, well, I don't know. The guy told us that it was running until the transmission died. But again, it's someone else's word. We don't really know what happened. And I haven't even tried firing it up because we don't have a flywheel in there or a starter. So I've had it for, let's see, I've had this actually since almost the beginning of the year. It's August now, 2017. So I believe, oh, actually it was in March or April. I brought it back here, and then I parked it back there for a little while. The only way to move this is with a tow strap. And actually, I've been using my quad, my four-wheeler, to drag this thing forward, back and forth. It's just no training. Don't have to worry about getting into neutral. But I put it on Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace and all that stuff. Was getting hits on it, but no one actually wanted it. Had a bunch of no-shows. Actually, I had one person come all the way. I had it on there for $700. I had someone from Rhode Island offer me $500. And I was taking a hit at that point. I was like, screw it, come get it. They came here. They drove an hour and change, whatever, hour and a half, and offered me $250. I was like, go back to Rhode Island. So I still have it. I still had it in the backyard and was getting on my nerves. And we just kept on looking up Mdx's at that point. And then I found this one. It's another 02 Mdx Touring Edition. And in fact, it says on the title. This one does not say Touring on the title for some reason. I don't know why. But I did find one difference already when I changed the mirror. I had to take the mirror off of this one and put it over here on this one. What I found in that mirror, well, on this vehicle, the one that I bought for, I don't know, $300. I bought that one, the other one for $600. Is in this one, the plug is different. The plug mirror is different. There was actually 4 more wires in this one than on that one for some reason. I don't know why. I hooked up the wires that were in there that corresponded to each vehicle, and the mirror works. Some of you are going to probably say heated mirror. That is already hooked up too. In that plug is also the tweeter for the sound for the radio. Excuse me. And that's hooked up. So that actually the radio don't work. So, but the same colors were on the that clip for the harness. And I'm going to take some. Actually, this one here has black interior. This one has tan. when I bought this one, it had the newer tires and it had better wheels on it. It was in the tan one, black one. So I switched them to black one. Black one I got with donuts, which I really didn't care. And actually, I only have one good Acura wheel. I don't know where that wheel comes from, what the vehicle it comes off of, but the bolt pattern is the same. But at the moment, if you've seen a video with the switch ignition problems, the yeah, where was it going? The intent was actually to take the transmission out of this one and swap it into this one. But then I was getting to the point where he's like, nope, that's too much work. I'm going with this one. This one right here, this 02 with a black interior. Sorry about the video, it's on my phone. I don't have a GoPro yet. I will eventually. So on the one I am going to repair, this one here, I gotta change the hood. Let me see if I can get you. See, there's ripples in the hood. I'm taking the other one off of the parts one. That one, the tan interior one, I'm gonna refer them to as tan and black. The tan one, I'm taking the hood, both doors on the driver's side. Let me see if I can get that in. Maybe not. All right, there. You see them both are banged up. The parts one is actually good, except for here. I'm assuming that was a bad Bondo job or something, but every time I hit it, it feels like steel. I don't know. It could be. It's something, but it's in better shape than the other one, where the lines line up. I am also going to change out the hatch. This one is banged up a little bit. I don't know if you can see the bangs right there. But this one is actually in good shape. There's one little dent. That's it. I can live with that. Lights also, I'm taking off of this one, putting on this one. That one, it's spider on the bottom. I'm assuming right in here. Maybe like the chrome in it is junk. This one is just totaled out junk. What am I saying? Oh, airbags. When I bought this one, the black one, the guy had taken the airbag out of it. Supposedly for another vehicle he had. So oh, that's the other thing too. I'm going to change the fender because that one's junk. So I've already taken the airbag out of this one. Wasn't too bad. There's only four nuts holding it, and then the rest were just clipped in around the edges. That's about it. You had to use my long panel remover to get it out. And let me show you what I did with it. I painted it with this stuff. Duplicate vinyl and fabric specialty coating. And this is actually the flat black. They actually had a gloss black. I didn't get it. But the way it's sitting right now, it's looking like it's gonna match up with the rest of the interior. In fact, it might be the better part out of the rest of the interior right now. Also on this truck, I had to steal the this is a whole panel for the driver's seat, switches and everything. In fact, one bolt's still missing in the back. I gotta get another screw for it. But the one here is tabs are busted off and everything, so I took the one out of that one, and that's this one now. It was tan, and that is, again, this duplicate color vinyl and fabric, and I'm impressed with it. It actually came out good. Can't believe it. What else? The only other thing, well, these back seats will never come up. They're torn, and I'm not worried about getting them fixed. There may eventually be a system in this one. I haven't gotten to the point of what I'm putting in the back here. There will be no Bose system in here anymore. Actually, that radio is a Pioneer. Even though it says Bose on there, it says Acura Bose. I couldn't believe when I found the serial number on it. It says Pioneer on the bottom of it. But it's a Pioneer deck with Bose speakers. Typical. So that's eventually going to go. Keep you up to date on that. I'm going to do something with Navi, because this vehicle does not have Navi, even though it's a touring edition. For some reason, I don't know why it didn't come through. But this will get a system eventually. I have to look on eBay for armrest. Well, this is the rear passenger door, and it's junk. It's in the driver's side door is just as bad. But the other one, it's showing where it's ready to go. So I'm gonna start looking on eBay for those. This is the rear. This is the back seat. It's not in too bad a shape. Needs to be cleaned up. I have to look for. I really do want the factory MDX floor mats, but that is I did look last night, and that is turning out to be a no-show. So I'm gonna have to go with an aftermarket, which is fine, because I've got them in my I put them when I got an 06 Cadillac DTS, and I actually got those off eBay for $100 and something, but they were embroidered and everything. And I forget the company, so now I have to look for it, for which company it was. As far as the only thing I gotta fix on this side is that rip right there. There is a shop not too far from me that does good interior work. So I may be sending the whole vehicle up to him. Driver's seat is junk. Like all of them, they're junk. Again, here's the driver's side door. Armrest is bad. Also got to find AC vents. Yeah, both sides. And actually, this whole centerpiece right here came out of the other one, and it's actually in better shape than the one that was in here. Same with the trip computer. It's in better shape than what was in here. Even the panel, even though I gotta clean that off. This panel is in better shape too for the rear. Actually, all the AC. And as you know, seen in my other video, ignition is fixed, starts right up. I did find, well, I had 3 codes this morning when I worked on this thing. It had misfire 2, 3, 5, and then random multiple misfires. So I found, I don't know if you can see it right there, that bolt, a nice shiny bolt right there. That was off. And I don't know, I believe that this is the 2 side where number 2 is. Okay, yeah, I know, battery's dying. But number 2 is not showing up anymore. So 3, 5, and the multiple misfire code is still coming up. When this motor cools down, I'm gonna look at the back, see if there's another ground. That's a ground for the harness, I believe. I'm gonna see if there's another ground that's busted off somewhere in the back, or maybe I do. It does need that exhaust valve job, and which means I would have to bring it to. There's someone in not too far from here that does that stuff. Spent the money for the battery. Got a new battery. Oh, which I have to go bring the core back. Which was actually was a AAA battery, junk, more junk. Actually I got to take the grill from the other one. This one's busted. It's a much nicer shape. However, the bumper on this one is in better shape, so I just gotta figure out how to get the grill of that one out. I believe that's it. If you got any comments, just leave them, and or if you have any issues, I'm still actually looking at stuff on this. There is one issue that I had. I'm sorry, a friend of mine had with this. And I want to see if I can. It has to do with the VTM4 lock, and as you can see, there's the VTM4 lock. Now, okay, now mine, and his wasn't going out. Mine goes out because it's working. The thing you have to do, from what I heard, what I've read, I have not seen a video on this. Is you have to have the key off, key in the off position, hold the two buttons down, turn the key, still hold the buttons down, okay, and then turn it off, and then release the two buttons, release both these buttons. Then turn your key on, it'll come on for a little bit, and it should go out. And it worked on his, so that is something that I was just reading on, because this one did it, but I had a bad battery in here, the ignition was screwed up on it, so there was a few issues, but mine actually does go out. I actually just came across it, the VTM4 lock. It was not going out. Also, the other thing too. I'm sorry. That is so wrong. It's not for the VTM4 lock. It's for the maintenance required light. I can't believe I just messed that up. It's been a long day. Sorry. But do that. You hold the select and reset. Turn the key with holding it down, and when you're still holding it down, turn the key back off, and your maintenance required light will go out. I'm sorry. It's not the VTM4. The VTM4, we found out it was something else, and mine was actually here. I'm going to start this up. Okay, it's still misfiring. I have check engine light, but to get into VTM4 right now, it will not light up. So you have to put it in reverse, and there. That will lock your rear axle for the rear differential, and when you put it in park, it shuts it off. Oh, and my VTM4 light is on. Let me put it in reverse. Oops. Okay. What did I just do? Huh. Okay, weird. I will have to research that now. So look at that. It just happened right in front of you. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me see if it'll just reset with a key reset. Oh, it did. Okay. So it did go. Okay. So it was just kicked on. That's all. Nothing special. All right. So, but it did. So, but the light on the VTM did go out when I had it in park. So it's all good now. But yeah, that's got to go. I have went on Acura's website, and it keeps on telling me that my VIN number is not valid. If anybody has any direction on that, let me know. I have been through all of it. I already know what the code is, what the serial number is, everything, and it keeps on throwing up VIN code not valid, or VIN number not valid. So if anybody has any insight in that, let me know. So yeah, this is my I guess you could say my little project, my $300 project car. And it's actually not too bad. If I were to get this thing going nice, looking somewhat nice, they're still bringing in around here between 35 and 5 grand, which is still not, it's still a good penny. And then this one here, I'll just scrap it. I'll just let them come get it. Scrap prices are so far down. It's like actually I called on it because I was just getting so pissed off at it. I just was ready to junk it, and I called and they gave me a price of $120. That's it. That's all they were gonna give me. It's like, yeah, okay. So there it is. That's what I'm going with right there. 02 Acura Mdx Touring Edition. You will see it when I'm done. Well, when I'm done with it, it's going to be a little while because I got a lot of stuff coming up the next 3 months. So it could be November before this actually is driving. Well, not driving. It'll be driving. It'll be on the road, but for anything else to be done to it, as far as anything good and all the goodies. So hope you enjoyed the video. Later.